This is an October update on my 10-gallon nano reef sexy shrimp tank. It does look a little bit different. I'm filming this late at night when the light is more blue. This is actually the only tank I run that runs on a complete dawn-dusk cycle, only because the lights came with this feature built in. Normally I just use simple timers. Almost all the corals are still doing well. The one exception is the gorgonian has lost some tissue. I have caught the sexy shrimp eating it. The only thing I can do is feed them a little bit more, but they are going to pick at corals from time to time. The other thing you'll note is there's quite a bit more macroalgae in the tank now. The sexy shrimp actually came with a little bit of this unknown macro packed with them. It was just a speck, but now it's really taken off thanks to the high nutrients in the tank. It runs the entire length of the tank and bunches up in the corner. I'm just going to let it grow for now since, again, it is exporting some of the nutrients. The only real issue I have with it is flatworms can hide in it, so it's harder to siphon them out. The shrimp are all doing well, other than the one that decided to jump. Here's another look at the light. Again, this was a $100 light that has 3 channels that are all independently controlled. For a 10-gallon tank, this has worked out quite well. Other than the shrimp, there's still lots of mysids and amphipods and bristle stars and other creatures crawling about the tank. The tank is filling in a little bit more. It's starting to get a little bit cluttered, but I guess that's okay. Here I'm feeding the shrimp again. This is Coral Frenzy pellets. I probably feed this maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and I usually feed them frozen once. Almost everyday feedings. I probably would feed every day, but the algae does get a little bit out of control since there's only a couple of pounds of live rock and an occasional use of a hang on the back pico filter. This is really the only time the shrimp all come together. You can see there's a little bit of scuffling between them. Now that the tank is pretty full, they do tend to spread out and hide a bit. I'm not sure if that's just more natural behavior or they're fighting with each other. I did start with 12, and I believe there's 7, maybe 8 left, so this seems like a good number for a 10-gallon tank. There's still a bit of rock open here, and I'm thinking of putting some more frags in. Take this Kenya tree. I have lots of it. It's actually underneath my frag rack in my frag tank. It looks much nicer in here with good polyp extension and color. So it just makes more sense to stick it in here. I do like this as a display tank. I don't want it too cluttered, but I might just fill it into the max and see how I like it. Hopefully the next video update, all these guys will still be around. Thanks for watching, and happy reefing.